Hey there, you are at the AVAX Wyckoff technical analysis session, and we'll look at both the weekly and daily time frame with two different pictures of Wyckoff patterns, and let's dive in. Let's see whether AVAX accumulation is nearing the end. That's the key theme for this video today, because last week we asked about, hey, is this nearing the end and are we seeing a backup LPSY? The chance of that is likely. I just want to add one line over here, because this is like the upward trend line for what we're seeing over the past 7-8 weeks. So as of this moment, the price is trading above this key level, this orange key level of $22.60, as well as this upward trend line. So if this trend continues and also the green volume getting higher, or at least back to the level we've seen in most part of July, that means the accumulation is really getting very close to the end, and we may be able to see a distribution cycle happening, just like what we have seen in the chain link session just now. So a very key point here is, if we look at the Wyckoff pattern, obviously we're hoping it's the end of the accumulation, much like what happened late last year. And after the backup LPSY, the price starts to get into the distribution zone, meaning a new buying climax will appear. In addition to that, we see this is the Bollinger Band corner squeeze indicator. The orange and the purple, basically, simply put, whenever the purple lines are getting very close, touching, or even within the orange, like what we are seeing now, there is likely, it's basically built up enough momentum that a likely scenario of a price move is going to happen. A big price move is going to happen. So not just this one that we've seen, this has already started squeezing, but I'm waiting to see something even more bigger, because the squeeze is still going on. The purple is still within the orange, or this one, at least the bottom edge is very close to. So what I'm saying is something like this: when the squeeze happened, like back in the late stage of the accumulation cycle, end of last year, there was this crazy price move to the new buying climax. So these are the squeezes actions that I am hoping to see. Of course, there are other squeezes that heads to the downside, but since we're at this stage of Wyckoff, I am not expecting something as crazy as that to happen. Not that it hasn't happened before. If we look at the accumulation cycle back in April 2023, there was a squeeze happened, and the price went to the spring to retest the support before this new climb appeared. So combining the two methods, the corner squeeze as well as the Wyckoff pattern, we are gaining a little bit more confidence that the accumulation period is really near the end. So that's the big picture in terms of the weekly time frame. If we go to the daily, here daily, last time we put in two tags. So other than the LPSY, which already happened, we are seeing, or we are hoping to see, something towards the upside, while we also retain a little bit of caution that there's a chance for it to come down, like I said in the beginning. If it really happened in a way similar to what happened in 2023 after the sign of strength, there is a chance for the price to come down to test the support or test the demand in the market, but not the case as of this moment that we're seeing as long as the price stays within the uptrend. So again, higher chance for this to go to the upthrust of the distribution, lower chance of seeing a selling climax in the daily time frame. So if that really happens here, if it really goes up, that means in the weekly chart we're going to see a leg up towards the somewhere near the green key level at $33.90. Of course the first stop will be the yellow, but at least the PSY, this period over here in the center, that's the period that we are expecting AVAX to go through when the price really enters the distribution cycle. So in daily, that will be the same green level that we talk about, where the upthrust of the distribution happen. And obviously afterwards there may be some horizontal trading, and then that can be a consolidation or an accumulation cycle for the daily time frame in order for the weekly to head to a buying climax. So that's the key level that I mentioned about, the blue key level at the top. That's where the at least between the white and the blue, that's where the buying climax and the upthrust since 2023, it happened 3 times around or above these levels. So December 2023, March last year, as well as November last year. So hopefully in the next few weeks we will be able to see that happening. So it can be happening as soon as September. So finger crossed for the bulls. For the bears, it's probably you have to wait for the rebound. If not, if the spring doesn't happen for this cycle, so it doesn't, the spring, like very low point lower than the selling climax. Selling climax was there. The low point lower than the selling climax happened after the sign of strength. It did not happen last round in 2024. So it's something that may happen, but not mandatory to happen. So if you are a bear, even if you're hoping for that, it's just doesn't happen always. So